mouse thing. Like once you have this in any surface, like the basic volume, shape of the lab you have to create. So you have to landmark those areas first. Like suppose uh, X symmetry, like nose area. This is like you can see it's really low poly. So if you want, you can convert this to Dynamesh or you can subdivide it. So when you are blocking it out, blocking time, you should use Dynamesh, no subdivision, because subdivision will increase the entire poly count and it will increase the like make your file heavy and it will become very difficult to handle the file. So make sure you use Dynamesh while blocking out. Once your entire blocking is done, then only remesh it, subdivide, and add detail. Before that, no, nothing. So, like, base just landmark, add those areas where you want to create those things. Then you have this like lip area. Either you can just simply BCB clay buildup. So, you can just because lip area is a little bit outside, right? Slightly outside because we have this denture inside. Then you have this chin. Then BDS dam standard. So you have this is chin, this is your the two muscles are connecting your lips. Then for lips you can like simply okay just use subdivide it quickly so that you can have enough polygons. There's not enough polygons, and then dam standard create this depth crease. It's flat. Then check in the below this thing BMV. Make sure the shape because inside there's a denture. So it should be like a like semicircle, rounded. These two, then BDS, dam standard, and this is like just a center crease. Now you have this. You have to create an upper lip. So for to creating upper lip, there's two ways. Either you can just mask out that section. Sorry, mask out that section because upper lips are usually like a little bit outside as compared to the lower lip. Inverted W, move it slightly outside, deselect it, ECB, the center part is basically outside, then rest you can just simply soften it out, inside, BDS, sorry, BDS, Alt, slightly outside, define this line, define this lips, this is slightly outside. There's a muscle connected to your lip corner, which basically helps to smile. So that muscle, and there's a connecting muscle here. There's two round semicircle circle. Smooth it out. In reverse, I'm using dam standard. Then I can apply one dam standard just to protrude this thing slightly, like highlight that section. You zoom out, smooth it the way you want. And there's like hundreds of types of lip shape. So you can just use a reference, follow that particular reference. There's slightly depth here. Then you have this chin area. Blend it gently. Add those volume. So you can see if you this is all about practice. If you practice it and you know the exact shape, how it works, so you can draw. It's basically you're drawing it on that surface and adding those volume. So it becomes very easy. And this top part, you can see this is still a little bit like flat. So what I have to do is, sorry, BMB move tool. I'll move it. Add those volumes, it become like you see it's not that difficult. It's quite easy. It's just like you have to practice it, and then just you have to draw that shape on this surface. It can be any surface, it can be a flat plane, box, square, rectangle, anything. You just have to like draw that section. And based on that,
Sir, is this anyone's file or you're again starting from first?
huh? What?
You're starting from first or like this is another anyone's file?
This is just I use a sphere.
Okay, you're starting from first as
Yes,
well.
yes. I started from a sphere, and then I just added all those things one by one. So nose shape can be like in many. There are like lots of types of nose shapes are there. So it totally depends upon like, what kind of character you're looking for, what kind of character you're doing. So based on that, you can fix the nose. So you can see like it was just a sphere. So right now it looks like so odd. So just simply pull, push, and fix the structure. From top, you can see this looks really odd. Skull shape. I'll correct it. So it's just about practice. You need to know the correct shape and all about practice. So just correct the shape, place it, and that's the best part of 3D. You have a control over everything, and you can do it very easily. You can check it from all the angles and fix it. Move tool, align things properly. Create the cavity, smooth it. The shape I'll fix, and eye shape, like it's kind of a like S. It should go inside. Like this is kind of a round. It should go inside, and the edge, like outer point, should come outside slightly. My mistake. this round volume should be there. Like there's a cavity hollow plus the muscles also revolves around it. So it should be a rounded surface. The front part slightly goes inside, then comes outside. And like you can use eyeball, or you can just simply create it with this also. Right now I'm using that like no, a traditional sculpting technique in like clay, or you use in stone and all. They carve everything with the same surface. Move. Sphere, I would have used a sphere. That would be a nice. I'll use a sphere only. But controlling this will be very difficult otherwise. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Electricity came back, so I'll just start resume the class. Have you received the mail? I like sent a mail also. Like suddenly, my power went off, so my Wi-Fi got disconnected. So I just started again. It's not required. Okay. So, have you guys tried this basic structure, how to create this thing? And like last week's Pikachu also remain pending. Only Anshuman and Tushar sent me this their file. No answer.
Sir,
Hmm. Yes.
so that only head part we are still doing.
Okay. So, like, if you want, and if you have any doubt or if you want any help, you can tell me. So, I'll just based on that, I can explain those things.
Sir, if you can see the file and tell us where it's wrong.
So, for that, I need to see the file. Where is the file?
Uh, shall I mail it?
Yes, if you can mail it.
Okay.
So, like, I was thinking one more thing is, uh, because you were doing organic for the first time, and most of the time in industry you have a base mode mesh ready.
Yeah.
Usually, most of the time. So there are like few base models, online. The hundreds of base models are free of cost available. Uh, or we can use the ZBrush base model. I'm just this alignment. I'm just fixing the alignment. Head should be slightly backward, and this chest should be slightly rounded. So because if you see, if I go to Lightbox projects, you can see by default in ZBrush there are like few models are already available. There's a female head, there's a male head, there's a child anime character basically. Then you have few mannequins, and you have like some Z-sphere models, some head planes. All those things are already available in ZBrush. Like those things are default. So if
Yes,
you
sir.
suppose, so if you just double click this, you can see there's a humanoid character is already there with Z sphere. Like this is Z sphere with this red sphere is basically Z sphere. We can, if you want, we can use that and create a model out of it. This is like free, comes with ZBrush, so you can use that. That is totally fine. Or using this, I would recommend because this character, if I open it, I'll show you. Open it. This character is almost ready. You can see almost everything is ready. Muscle structure, body structure, it's not highly detailed, but basic structure wise are kind of finished. And if you open this head, this is a very good example of a head. You can see nice topology. If you check the topology is also nice. Shape, everything is kind of like nice, clean. And there was another model.
Sir, I have sent the mail.
Okay, I'll just open and check that. You can see there's a base body. There's you can see there's a rhino. There's a dog. There's a humanoid mannequin. There's this other character. There's all these things are basics already available in ZBrush. These are like some a few tools, and you can just go to tools. Under tools, you can see Base model of a male, female, you have A pose, you have T pose. All these things is available. Plus you have a skeleton mesh, then Z sketch. Under this you have, you can see entire muscle flow. You have a this thing, a seahorse, one this thing, some bee, some shrimpy something, shrimp kind of some. All those things are freely available already. And plus I have like couple of this thing. I'll download your model first. There should I have couple of base mesh also. So if you have like, because what happens in industry, usually you get a base model to work on most of the time. Like 90% time you get a base model. Like there will be like 10% chances where you don't have a base model. You have to recreate the entire model from scratch. So that time, so you have to do it. So that's why we create everything from scratch, so that you know like how to create a like entire model or base model from scratch. uh, but if you like finding it difficult, so we can like do it with a base model also. I'll show you. I have a couple of base models. This open. This is a base head. You can see properly proportion wise, structure wise, kind of correct, quite nice, clean. Then I guess it is a full body model. Hmm. It's a female, but it's an anime character. It's like stylized, but you can see eyelashes, eyes, mouth, and everything. Full body is there. And it's not, you can see it's an anime character, so like it's a little bit elongated. Legs are really long. Head is really small. So this proportion wise. And there's one more. Hmm. If you see, there's another base model is available with all these beards and all these things are there. That is something like you can do it very easily. But this is kind of a like base model, you can see, with proper loops, polycount, you can poly groups and all. You see, and if you shift D to reduce the polycount, you can see loops are correct. We already have those correct loops. Entire structure, legs, knees, and pose is also nice. It's a heroic pose basically. So you can you can start building on this. Eyes, lips, mouth, eyelashes, everything is there. So these kind of things are like already available online free of cost. So but that is something like I personally don't recommend, because we need to learn the basic process also. But if you find it difficult, we can initially we can start working on something like this, just to get to make you understand how this entire because ZBrush also like something you are doing it after like so long. So you can just simply brushing up your ZBrush skill, and then detail everything. Then we can move to another stage, another level. Okay, it's a good try, but like at least you tried. So what you have to do is, first thing, like, there are like few structural changes. This is not 100% round, so I just use BMB. Symmetry is on. This near to this like cheekbone is slightly up and inside. This our lower jaw, like upper cheekbone and jaw, there is a cavity, there is a gap where you don't have any bones, where inside you have this denture part. It's a loose muscle, it goes inside,
Okay, sir.
right? Then jaw, then head structure. Like this is something you can check it from all the angles. Like from top part, it should be slightly more rough. Right now it's more of a cube, so make it slightly oval, more of oval, and this volume. Like it should be rounded. Then forehead, like eye is almost in the center, like almost in the center, 3/4, like in the center of our head, like 3/4. So increase the forehead area, skull area. See this thing. All these muscles are fixed. Then slightly inside, slightly outside. Chin, like you can have narrow chin. It depends upon the like this thing. But that character we're following, it's the kind of like rounded chin, slight like, kind of flat here. Then check your mouth from the bottom. It should be rounded. Then this entire area, entire region, soften it out, undo. I'm just using move tool and pushing it outside. BCB, clay buildup. There is a cavity, and this will be the most. This will section will have most of the volume. BDS, dam standard. Like initially, you can just simply remove this. First, fix this shape. Oh, sorry. BCB. There's a connecting muscle from nose to your lower jaw. So make sure you connect this. Otherwise, you won't be able to open your mouth. Then nose. This shape is almost correct. Little bit like slightly smooth it out. Yes. Then PMV. No, sorry. Escape. Nose shape. It's slightly inside. Then you have this nose bone, and rest of the part is loose. Eyes and slightly inside. Push it outside. So and just simply and make sure the gap perspective, switch of perspective. Make sure size of your eyeball and the center gap should be one eyeball, like one, two, three, and half eyeball, like total of five eyeballs. This size should be five eyeballs.
Yes, sir.
Then align your like eye. slightly inside, push it this distance just to manage eye shape. B, C, B, clay buildup again. So I can just add little bit volume, this eyelid, lower eyelid, upper eyelid. This volume is missing because no matter what, this eyelid, this volume will be there. And this eyelid basically overlaps this lower eyelid. Then it should be round. Then one more thing is, and like you can see, a switch of perspective, and this forehead eyelid corner, it should be here, end of your eye, and this is the outmost part of your forehead, and there is a sharp angle. Okay. Then set in center forehead, there's like slightly uh, volume. If you can add this volume, you can see this triangular shape. Then you have this flat surface. Move tool, nose, mouth, and chin. And this volume. Resize the brush. Resize and define this eyelid nicely. I'm using damp standard in reverse. I'm holding Alt button. You can see it's sub. If I'm pressing Alt button, it basically reverses into add. My eyelid, where my from where my eyelid basically folds, and this is like this cavity line. So I have to blend it with the base. Okay. It goes slightly inside here. This there's a depth. This eye shape, you can see it's nicely round, and this corner slightly comes out. lower eyelid. Then this two are basically eyelid, but around it there's another circular shape just to hold the eye socket. This it continues with this. They are like two different sets of muscle, one for the eyelid part and one for just to hold the eye socket area. Cheekbone.
Sir, for the lips,
Yeah, for the lips also we'll do that. Yeah. So for the lips, BDS, first thing is you have to like make this volume. Like it is slightly outwards. That volume you have to create. That volume, add that volume nicely. Then smooth it out. Smoothie you can do it later also. That is totally fine. Okay, zoom. Let's see. It's little bit more like BMB. Just smooth it out. This section. It's not that much. Now, yeah. Now BDS dam standard. First define the center line. Like lift that center line, define that section, and it usually ends in the wherever your nose ends, or slightly extend that. Corners you usually have a little bit more depth, and this is not 100% a straight line. Slightly curved in the center. It goes up, then slightly down, then again up, then slightly down. Define the center line, then you can just simply press Alt in reverse. Now define that lip shape, and this center part, it doesn't start from this corner. It starts somewhere from here, like around near to the end edge of your lips. Then BCB, clay buildup, add two volumes, one in the center, and that gradually blends into your lip. Add a little bit more volume. Then one like circular ball here and two balls here, and then blend these two together. Then slightly add volume here. So it basically gives it two different set of lines. Then BDS, dam standard, and this time I'll use dam standard in normal depression only. Define the shape, and I'll just enhance the shape. And this shape, like it totally depends upon you. Check a reference, and based on that, create that. And based on the age of the like that character, this distance from nose to lips, it basically increases based on the age group, which age group is they are. So if it's in like a teenager, it will be like lips will be somewhere here. If it's in like early 20s or 30s, it will be a little bit down, and it will be like 50s or 60s, it will be a little bit down. So it's based on the age. Basically this muscle gets loose, so it becomes like that. Then once you this shape you defined, add, there's a cavity below your lips, slight cavity. Then make sure it's rounded from below also, like it's a from 360 view, right? Then there's a muscle here in the corner to hold your lips. Then you have your chin, and there's another muscle here. Then add this volume slightly, define, like separate your lip area from your cheek area. And this line is defined like a prominent based on the age group. Like you are like really young, this line will be really blur, and if you're like mid 20s or 30s, it will be a little bit prominent, and if you're old, this will be like really prominent. And make sure all the transition should be smooth and subtle. Like face is something is very important, and it cannot be very harsh change until and unless it's it's a stylized character. In a stylized character, they have those harsh transitions.
Sir,
Hmm.
so can I get this file?
Okay, I'll send it. Don't worry, I'll save it quickly. And then once you like fix this, you have to like this neck, this connecting muscle, this Adam's apple, and this muscle, this thing for males.
Sir, we will go ahead with this, or like you said, we'll have a base model, then again we'll start.
That's what I'm thinking. Like because like nobody submitted anything, so like today is submission day. Like what you guys submit, based on that I'll think like what to do, because if we use base mesh, things will become easy. But problem is like if you like suppose if you ask to create a base model, then it will be difficult for you to create that, right?
Yes, sir.
So using a base model is not a problem. Problem is you should know the technique how to create that base model as well.
Sir, sir,
Yes.
after 2 to 3 iterations, this I came.
What after 2 to 3?
So after 2 to 3 times, I did this.
Okay, so that's what, like, you have to practice it, because initially, like, you understand the shape form, you saw that, but recreating that in 3D, like, initially it will take some time, and it will become difficult to recreate that. Then like, controlling brush and how much pressure where and how to go about those things will take some time. So once you learn that, you can do, like, you practice it, you can do it very easily. It will become very like, you can do it very quickly as well. Excuse me. Like, if I show you that base model thing, if you want to use that, um, then like, it becomes very easy. Like, this all these things will skip this, and you can do it. Like, suppose go project. Suppose for base model, I can use. Let's see. There's so many. You can see there's so many base models are already available, already there. So I can use any one of them. It's a man. Like, suppose I double click, switch it on. You can see it's a base model. If I press A, T, so it's already dynamic. Yeah, it's already dynamic. So I have basic structure. So on top of this, I can just simply, array, like, creating this will be very easy. Like, basic structure you have, but you have oh, what is happening? You have base models as well here. Where is it? Where is it? Not this one. Yeah, here. Suppose you have this. You can see basic structure. It's not highly detailed, but at least you have the basic form, shape, everything, like, almost ready. So like, doing it like, on this will become very easy. Like, suppose I want to create that like, monster kind of character, it becomes very easy for me to do that. So I'll just like, dynamesh or meshes layer. Let me check. Okay, meshes layers. Okay, which is not required. Delete, delete, delete. So I delete everything. So select this geometry, dynamic is already there. Yeah. So either, if you can see, topology is almost correct, so I don't need dynamesh. When you have correct topology, you can use dynamesh, or you can just simply, like, increase the resolution and then dynamesh it, so that you can retain those shapes. There's no subdivision. Shift F. So, like, if you suppose you have a base model ready like this, it becomes very easy to control and create things. You have to increase a cheekbone, you can just, like, do it quickly. Forehead. There's no ear. To reduce this. Dynamesh. So basically, what happens? It becomes very easy. You can just now you just have to buff up this character and add all those details.
Yes, sir, it's easy.
It becomes very easy because you have all the structure already ready. You
Yeah,
just to pull and push and add those volume.
yeah.
No muscles. And this is just a base model. There's no volume, nothing is there, so you can just simply add things. Collarbone. You can say it becomes like quite easy. You can create this entire thing very quickly. Like within like that 1 week you'll spend in to create that base model. This base model is already ready. the muscles and all. You just have to like add those volume and create those those surface. That's it. I can see like if I just show you see like this. Now add muscles, define everything. It becomes quite easy, and adding detail also becomes very easy. And you can see lips, shape, basic structure is everything is there. You just have to define it. You can see this eyelid is missing. That eyelid we have to create. That fold of
Sir,
yeah.
how to add shapes like symmetrically? Like when you add one shape, like it'll appear two.
It won't appear like a shape. You have to suppose I want to add
Append.
something there. Okay. Let's see.
So do we have to append and only one will come?
Yes, only one. You have to append with this one. I'll show you this.
So then, how do they add eyeballs? Like,
Yeah, I'll show you that.
okay.
Suppose you have this one. Suppose you want to add something. Okay, I just created this and set the angle wherever I want to place it. I'll place it, then Z plug, subtool master, mirror. Okay. So now you have two symmetry. X. Now you're going to work on your symmetry. Because like most of the tutorial, if you check online, like it seems like they are using appending things together. Like they have two duplicate assets together, right? But it usually what they do is they append one, then mirror it, then use it. Now it will work as symmetry.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So like this. So what I just today is submission day. Submit that Pikachu thing. Like I got only, and from tomorrow, okay, we'll use a base model, and like at least try it from scratch. What we did yesterday till yesterday. So try it with that. Then we'll use a base model and sculpt the entire model on that. And because we'll be using a very basic base model, so that most of the things we have to sculpt, so you get the understanding of muscle flow, structure, anatomy, everything. Okay, and submit. Or one more thing, attendance. Oh, God. That sheet is here. Okay, most of the people already left. I don't know what to do about that. Still blocking. Okay, Akshay, I guess so. Yes, Akshay is here. Anil is also here. Anshu is also. Ashwin. Still not here. Nitin, not here. Dilip is here. Gruhet is here. Manikor, Radhaji, Rakesh, Rahul. Where is Rahul? Not here. Nitin is here. Shiva is here.
Yes, sir.
Puneet, not here. Rajveer, not here. Rohit Mansur is here. Sonam, not here. Shri not here. Sijin, not here. Vishal is here. They submitted Pikachu, so based on that, we'll like tomorrow we'll start this with most probably either we'll be using this base model or I'll send you a base model. Based on that, we'll work on it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Then I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
So,
Okay. Yes, yes. Tell me.
so yesterday you asked me to send the mail, right? So,
Yes, yes.
regarding the issue,
Yes.
can you give me 2 days time? I spoke with
No,
the
yeah.
PC vendor.
Uh,
He told me that on that part within a week, send the seller. Can you give me 2 days time? Confirm with them. If it is
yeah, no,
impossible, I will
no.
send the mail.
Yes, yes. There's a thing like I discussed this yesterday. I went to college. We discussed this.
Yes.
So, thing is like even if you want to realign, there's a problem. Problem is this like there's like one more batch is going on, and that batch is just recently
Okay.
started. So there, the organic
Okay, sir.
model will start after at least around 8 or 9 months after this. So you have to wait for eight
Okay,
months
sir.
so that will be a problem. So what we can we are
Okay.
still discussing. So we what we can do is, anyways we're recording all the classes, so you will have the recordings.
Yes, sir.
And after that,
Yes,
if you
sir.
have like whenever you like able to arrange your PC and doing things, that time you can send
Yes.
me those files and we can have like some extra classes and we can discuss things like that. I can support we understand the situation, like it's a problematic for
Okay,
everybody.
sir.
So like that because otherwise
Yes.
what will happen, your this diploma certificate everything will be like you won't get it for like another one year, right? If you realign.
Okay, sir.
So those
Okay.
things will happen. So anyways we discuss
Okay,
this.
sir.
So maybe there's a possibility Praveen will call you and discuss, like ask you like what happened and why you want to realign all these things, because he asked me for your
Yes,
number.
sir.
So just
Yes, sir.
talk to him like whenever he calls, just talk to him and discuss your problem, and based on that we'll try to like figure out something like what to do.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Akshay, bro.